When you think of childbirth, first associations are often a painful process, a woman pushing, a happy family, celebratory feelings, and a newborn baby. But what if things don't go as planned? My research project engages with reproductive justice and more specifically with birth justice, a term coined by Black activist feminists in the United States in the 90s. They complained about the treatment that women and other birthers received while receiving care in the hospital. In my research on obstetric violence, I look at how the many different forms of violence interact with each other during birth care that people receive in Austrian hospitals. More marginalized people are more prone to experiencing violence during childbirth. Dimensions like, for example, ethnicity, class, race, and level of education might interact with the level of violence experienced during care received. So my research question needs to be answered from an intersectional perspective, and what I'm most interested in is how care can become violent. So if the question was how just is birth, we could look at the newest publication by the European Union, which states that depending on the member country and the study performed, 21 to 81% of birthers complained about having experienced some sort of obstetric violence. This violence can go from not being admitted to the hospital in time, not being allowed a companion, to physical or verbal abuse. Research is messy most of the times, and so are my days. My days are divided between teaching, learning, researching, doing participant observations, interviews, analyzing my data, getting ready for presenting it at conferences, and also some administrative matters, so it never gets boring here. After my master thesis, I was still very curious about the world, and I wanted to continue combining my activism with research and decided to do a PhD in gender studies. I wanted to work for a more just society and decided to start at the very beginning of life, at birth. As a university assistant at the University of Vienna, I am able to experience academic life as a student, researcher and teacher. Working as a PhD student, I am very privileged to call this my job. Some of us have the opportunity or bodily capabilities to give birth. Some of us even do so multiple times. And even if we don't, we were all affected by the ways that we were cared for when we were born.